OMG. Just announced has been Terence Bud Crawford. Now being announced. Is Errol Spence Jr. for undisputed welterweight champion. Can't believe it's happening. Can't believe me eyes. You can't believe me eyes. Anyway, let's get some. Let's get some music. OMG. Errol Spence Jr. And this thing is about to go down. Wow. Let me change the music. Need something a little bit more gentle. Okay. And we are off. Get your bets in. Okay. Both meet in the center of the ring. Who you got? Jabs being thrown out there. Tentatively, cautiously. We got the big fish versus the crawfish. Errol slightly on the front foot. Okay. Jab upstairs, jab downstairs from Spence. Crawford returns, but Errol slips it. Okay, double jab from Errol, but just slightly out of range. Crawford double jab, slightly out of range, comes back with one which lands. Southpaw jab. Errol goes to the body, upstairs, then downstairs. OMG. Okay, jab from Spence. 1-2 to the body from Spence. Oh, yeah. Nice 1-2 from Errol Spence. One returned by Crawford. Jab to the body by Crawford. Triple jab by Spence. All blocked. Spence goes with the jab again. Spearing jab. Hold on. Both of them in the southpaw. Oh, friggin' hell. Spence had Crawford in the corner and unleashed with the right with bad intentions. I see Jamel Charlo. Is Jamal in the house after the slap heard across the world yesterday? Nice jab from Spence. Oh, wow. That's the end of the first. Gotta mark this, haven't I? OMG. I was contemplating just staying in bed. Since I advertised the thing, I thought, all right, I'll just stay in bed and mark it for just watch the fight in bed. That was where I was contemplating. I thought, no, I told the people I'll go live. I got to go live. Let's mark this thing. Errol Spence takes the first round. Spence Crawford. First round goes to Spence. 10-9. Okay. Van left from Spence. Double jab from Spence. Couple to the body. Crawford holding. We're in the second round. Spear and jab from Spence. And another. Just slightly out of range. Crawford goes to the body. Double jab by Spence. Oh, Crawford does a 1-2-3. Uh-oh. The faster hands of Crawford, the more variety. The fundamentals with Spence. The variety with Crawford. Overhand left from Spence. And a couple of left hooks from Spence. Partially blocked, partially getting through. Jab from Spence. Don't be afraid to write something in the chat. Don't be scared, homie. Don't be scared. Crawford misses with the right. Oh, both land jabs at the same time. Crawford pushes Spence off. Oh. Crawford, Spence stuck down. Crawford looked like he's trying to get an uppercut there. Jab from Spence and a spearing left to the body. They both jab at the same time. Crawford. Oh my God. There we go. Errol Spence Jr. dropped in the second round. OMG. Crawford's going to win this, as we all know, but it might be a bit sooner than we all anticipated. Friggin' hell. Oh my God. Crawford opens up on Spence in the corner. Blimey. Just too much variety. Crawford just got too much variety. Obviously, that was a 10-8 round. Oh, dear. It was a right. Not even a special right. Just a kind of... It would have been a hook, but it wasn't a hook because it was straight. But it was... Spence's... He set it up with a... Well, let's have a look. Oh my God. Spence went down to the body and he went of Crawford. And in order to do that, he leant forward enough to the side, to the left side, and Crawford just bop, bop, put him down. Put him down. Big left from the southpaw, Spence. I think that's Jamel Charlo there looking very somber. I don't even see where's Jamal. After the slap they received from Caleb Plant yesterday, I think maybe Jamal stayed home. Probably watching this from the hotel room, staying safe. OMG. Spence backs up Crawford in the corner, but you know Crawford's dangerous. He won't even care. Unloaded a couple of body shots, but if Spence is going to be ducking down like that to the body, I think that I think Crawford's got something for him. Crawford comes out with 1, 2, 3 triple jab. Crawford digs to the body. Referee separates him. OMG. OMG. Oh. Spence goes 1, 2 to Crawford, but Crawford goes 1, 2 to the body. Jamel Charlo in the crowd looking very somber. Looks like he's at a soundboy funeral. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. There's a 1, 2 from Spence. Oh, they exchange jabs. And it's Errol Spence. Oh, friggin' hell. Crawford comes back with a lightning 1, 2. Catches Spence flush. Spence is the one who holds on a little bit on Crawford, holds him. Crawford's just too fast, man. OMG. This is almost, I like both of them, but I'm almost worried for Spence. I'm not worried for Crawford, so that should tell you something. That's a jab. Oh, my God. Does this even make it halfway? Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Jab from Crawford. Spearing jab to the body from Spence. That's a big part of his game plan. Oh, double jab from Crawford. Crawford just looks the more composed. Well, they're both composed, but I mean, if you look at who's ice cool, if you're talking about who's ice cool, who looks ice cool, then that goes to Crawford, who's ice cool. And it's the end of that round. We won that round. Dang, that was a damn close one. OMG. Yeah, who did win that round? Who did win that round? Who won that round? Oh, Lord. That's the problem when you're talking. Don't be squawking. All right, so round 2. 10-9. That's going to be controversial because I'm talking to you lot. So I'm giving round 2. Hold on. Is that even round 2? Is that round 2? You're joking. No, it's not. It's round 3. This round 2 is when, see? Crawford 10-8 was round 2. Oh, Floyd Mayweather. The building. 10-9 for round 3, and we're into round 4. We're into round 4, R4. R4. Okay, combo from Crawford. I think Spence taps his cup saying that was a bit low. Spence goes to the body. Oh dear, Spence got a bloody nose. OMG. Oh, have mercy. Yeah, okay. One upstairs, one to the body from Spence. Another one upstairs from Spence, but Crawford's punches are just too crisp. Goes to the body and they're super crisp. Remember, Spence looks to wear you down. Crawford looks to take you out. Spence, the bloody nose. Oh, God. I almost feel sorry for him. Lord have mercy, boy. Lord have mercy, boy. Every time Crawford goes on the offensive, he looks dangerous. All right, 1-2 from Crawford. Spence's an error occurred on YouTube. This usually temporary. Wait and try again. Okay. Just tried to post something. I can't stop looking at Jamel Charlo. I can't stop looking. Looks like he's at a funeral. Lord have mercy. And it's like oh dear. It's just Crawford just looks so deadly. And Errol Spence. It looks like he's already. Oh my God. Yeah. Even Terence Crawford's jab looks like it's hurting. That's the jab, just so crisp. Like I said, I told you that Crawford would be the man of the hour, Tower of Power. People talking about, and they exchange jabs there. But Crawford's work just looks more devastating. He goes down to the body. Errol Spence only does to the body again. Did a 1-2 and then okay. Oh Lord. Let me mark that first of all. That is another round for Crawford. Lord, that's a left hook there. And then left uppercut to the body from Crawford. Spence tries to respond. Excusez-moi. And remember, folks, in round 2, that was a 10-8 round to Crawford because he dropped Spence. OMG. Lord of mercy. Lord of mercy. But I like Cersei. One guy looks cool and composed. One guy looks all readied up. We're going into R5. See if this one posts. Okay. What the hell? Doctor's in the ring. How did that happen? What? The referee called the doctor in? Oh my God. Doctor's just in the ring. Somebody write something in the chat. Let me know I'm not alone. You are not alone. It's round 5 of 12. And Terence Crawford looks like he's just moving up in gears. And it's just pop. Errol Spence just defending. Lord God, it's not even. Oh jeez. I'm worried for the guy. I'm worried for Spence. You know what I mean? This is. And I expected Spence to be the better man, the better boxer, the more variety. We went through this on the live show. Anybody who didn't watch the live show, the prediction show, if you went elsewhere, you are a fool. You are off, you idiot. It should have been at the RDCR, the Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. If you're not subscribed, you're just hurting yourself. You just hurt. Is that Victor Conte in the crowd? I think it is. I mean, he can afford best seats. So what is that? 1-2 from Crawford. Oh my God. Just the jab. Just the jab's hurting. Just the jab's hurting Spence, and it hurts me to say that. It hurts me to say this. Just the jab's hurting Spence. It's so accurate. It's so accurate. This is like my worst nightmare, man. You got Thurman in there. What's that cat next to him? I'm looking at the crowd. Spence just threw an overhand. Threw an overhand left, the backhand, and he just whistled down the wind. Who's that? Beetlejuice in the crowd? No. Whistle down the wind. This is brutal. Up, just the hook to the body. It looks like, whew, it just looks like, oh my God. Another jab from Crawford. This is not a joy to watch. This is, oi, Lord. A left, the backhand, the front. Everything's getting to Spence. We're in the 5th round. How the hell? Whew. Everything's getting to Spence. It's the okay. Spence rips in a couple to the head and a couple to the body. I'm sure they're hurting, but then on the other hand, is it anything that Crawford's never felt before? I doubt it. Oh, who hurt who? I think Spence may have. Well, he just rocked. Well, no, he hit him with a hard shot. Crawford didn't rock, but it looked like a shot that should hurt you. You know, was it overhand left? But since then, Crawford just comes back with jab. And Spence's nose is bloodied. So that's all we're seeing. The red. Oh, gosh. This ain't fun. You know, and this is a man who's been in a serious car crash, and you wonder what's being rattled loose. Oh, well. Oh. Okay, Crawford's leg dipped a little bit, but the shot was kind of went over the head. Really landed on the neck rather than the temple or the cheek or the chin. But that was still a Crawford round. OMG. Whew. Oh Lord. Oh nah. So where we now? This is round. That was our 5. And now we're heading into round 6. And remember that 6, let's get it in for you, the people, them people did. Remember in round 2, Crawford dropped Spence. And Crawford just looks more clinical. It's all about money and the damn thing funny. I don't know if you can even hear me. I haven't even done a sound check. I haven't even done the blasted sound check. Oh, nah. Oh, oh, shit, what did I miss? Okay, okay, Spence goes to the 1, 2, 3 to the body. Oh, Spence's eyes then blowing up. This is not fun to watch as a Spence fan, but I'm a Crawford fan too, probably bigger Crawford fan. But I feared this. I feared that Spence would just put that whooping in. Okay. And you see, we always knew that, you see, Spence is the grinder, but Crawford is the killer. OMG. We always knew that, you see, Spence is the grinder, but yeah, okay. Seems like I'm loud and clear. Check 1, check 2. How do you do? Where is it? 140, 150 left in the round, and Spence coming with that grinding stuff, but his eyes begin to swell up. Oh God! He takes what is that? The front hand. He takes Crawford's a switch hitter, so you think it's the backhand, but it's actually the front hand. You think it's the front hand, it's the backhand. What happened? Okay. What the hell's going on? The referee just stepped in to talk to in the middle of the action. Talk to Spence in the middle of the action after he just taken some nice stiff jabs to the face, and his eyeballs are blowing up. It's actually round 6 now. Say something. Why don't you say something? Crawford looking devastating. I keep on having to refer to Jamel Charlo in the crowd, ringside, two rows back. It looks like he's at a funeral. And even talking to his missus. Oh my God, right. No, it's a left overhand. Lands flush on the side of the swelling Errol Spence's face. The eyes are swelling up. There's a lot of people ringside who are Errol Spence fans. They just look sober, man. They look sober like they're at a funeral. Soundboy funeral. OMG. OMG. Why don't you say so? Oh, my God. What happened there? Was it an overhand something? But Spence's knees buckle. Oh, Lord. This is not good to watch. This is as a neutral. I should be a neutral because I like both of them better. In fact, I like Crawford more. If you know, I've been critical of Spence. Is that the end of the round? Lord God. I've been critical of Spence for not taking this fight years ago, but I always felt I knew why. And now we're seeing why. There's no question. Just Crawford is just it's just too much. Lord God, that's just spearing right. Whew. OMG, Boxing Merca up in the building at the RDCR. Oh Lord, you seen what is that left? Seeing that left there, you know, is it a backhand or the front hand? Because Crawford just switches so seamlessly. You don't know if it's a backhand or front hand. You don't know. Wow. OMG. It's funny because I'm a bigger fan of Crawford because I recognize him as the better boxer, but I don't know. I just have a, you know, Spence is half a yard, man, and yeah, it's kind of funny when you're a fan of both. You're a bigger fan of Crawford, but I don't want to see Spence get beat up, and that's what I'm seeing. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's really like it's like watching your brother fight your favorite cousin. You know, it's just jab. Crawford pushes Spence's head down. You know what Spence is gonna look like by the end of the fight? And you know, what was his name? Hutch. You know, when that Will Smith starred in that film, was it Hutch, whatever it was, and he was allergic to fish, and he had something. Oh my God. Spence is down again, and jeez, he looks like wobbly. Oh my God. It's in the seventh round. OMG. Okay. And then waves him on, didn't it? I don't expect Spence to last much longer. Oh my God. Look at that. Clinical hooks. Crawford's expression hasn't changed all night. Oh my God. Big left hook. I'm not expecting Spence to last much longer. Big left hook. But Spence. God, I hate this. I hate seeing Spence get beat up like this. Boxing Merker in the building. Bizzle up in the Lethal Bizzle up in the building. AW1 up in the building. Hello, everybody. Good to have you all up in here. This is horrible to watch for me, even though I like both guys, and I'm a bigger fan of Crawford. I just didn't want to see Spence get beat up like this, where I feared it, and I expected it. And that's the reasons people are standing up now. Like people are standing up around like it's a funeral, and like Spence is about to get finished, and they may. But you can see a lot of people just look sad and gloomy and glum. Oh gosh. So Spence has been. It's hard to even commentate on this thing because Crawford just came through with a couple of backhands. He's come through with one to the body, and you get the feeling that Crawford could take him out. They just Spence ducking down, and another hook drops Crawford. I mean Spence. The referee's going to stop this at some point. Dropped 2 times in this round. The referee's going to stop this at some point. He's going to stop this at some point. AW1, and that's the end of the round. Are you surprised by it? No, I predicted this. Like I say, it's like watching your brother beat up your favorite cousin. It's just like, oh God, have you really got to beat him up that bad? It's like, yeah, that's how I describe it. It's like watching your brother beat up your favorite cousin. It was a right hook that dropped him the second time. As Spence was ducking down, Spence comes in, goes to the body. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was an uppercut. Spence went to punch to the body, uppercut, dropped him. Oh, Lord. Oh, left hook. Right hook, sorry. Right hook. Oh, Lord. Dang. Jezza, the random reviewer in the building. Crawford just torturing him. Gordon Bennett. This is hard to watch. I predicted that Crawford would win, but I just held out a little bit of hope that Spence might just be able to grind it out. But no chance, mate. No chance. This is like my worst. This was my prediction. This is what I anticipated. And it's just just Crawford. Terrence Crawford just bossing it. Just so calm. Spence comes in with a double hook and then a jab, but kind of deflected. I don't even know if Crawford's got a mark on his face, whereas Errol Spence is kind of busted up. You know what I mean? Oh, AW1. Much appreciation for the super chat. Not surprised, but I'm still horrified. Not surprised, but I'm still horrified. Thanks for making the chat litty. Thanks for everybody jumping on in. This is the 8th round. And I don't know if Errol Spence's won one round. I gave him, I think, the 3rd round I gave him? Spence? Which round? No, I gave Spence the 1st round. It's just Crawford just boxing within himself. Errol Spence goes for a spearing jab to the body. Crawford is just a monster, man. A monster. Crawford is a monster, and they've kept him waiting for a long time. You could say that was criminal. He's just getting what he's due now. He's not getting more than his due. He's getting what he is due. Oh, some left hooks. Spence is dipping his knees, going down low, and another left hook. It's a right hook. Landing on, oh, Lord, just put a 1-2 on it. Just put a 1-2 on Spence as he was leaning back. And you know when you're leaning back, there's not many places to go. He's landed some hooks as, oh Lord. What the 4X? Jeez. If this thing, where's the volume? Have I lost volume? Holy hell. Have I lost volume? Okay, we got no volume then. We got no volume. Lord have mercy. How much time have we got left in this round? I don't even want to mess around. I don't even want to play around. What's going on? Lord have mercy. Now I gotta find that shizzle again. Let's go. Gotta find that shizzle again. Okay, so I lost sound, so you guys and vision. I gotta scroll now and find it again. So you guys are my eyes and ears. This damn thing might end before I even get a chance to find the channel again. What's going on here? So you guys have got to be my eyes and ears, because there could easily be a knockout before I find that channel again. There could easily be a knockout before I find that channel again. So you guys, if anything happens, you guys to be my eyes and ears. OMG. So you guys to be my eyes and ears. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? OMG. What's going on? I'm looking for this channel here. The sound cut out on me. I'm having to scroll through 1,000 channels to find the one that I want. Don't tell me I've missed a knockout. Don't tell me I've missed the knockout. Oh, Lord. I'm having to go through 1,000 channels to get to this damn thing. I don't like this new setup of this damn thing. It's over. It's over. It's over. I don't know. I don't know if it's over. I really don't. I really don't. Oh, shizzle. Get out of here. But I'm just having to, I don't like the new setup of this damn thing. It's like I have to go through 1,000 channels. I just have to, can you actually have too many channels? Can you actually have too many channels? It's beginning to look like this. You have to scroll through 1,000 channels to get to this damn thing. We're gonna have to sort this thing out some way, somehow. Who's this? Who's that? What is that? No, that ain't it. Oh, Lord. What's that? That's more like the UFC. What's that? Get out of here. Oh, Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. People dead. No, not yet. Dang, this is heinous, man. It's like I feel as if I'm in a race against time. I feel like by the time I get back to scroll these 1,000 channels, I feel like the fight's gonna be over. But have faith. Have faith. This is horrible. Horrible. I just need a few channels, man. Just give me a few channels. Take all this discovery. Take all this discovery and all this hallmark and all this. What is this? Fox. Take it all off. I'm gonna say, yo, just simplify my thing. Just simplify my thing. I just want the PPV channels, man. You're killing me. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. While I'm scrolling, I'm still scrolling. I'm still scrolling for this damn thing. This is heinous. This is heinous. OMG. OMG. I mean, if that's what's happened, you gotta talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I want to know what's happened while I'm been put in this invidious position of having too many channels. How long did it take me to find it before I went to sleep? And now, what is this? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? This is invidious. We could see what the writing was on the wall anyway, to be fair. The writing was on the wall. I'd just like to get to the damn thing. I'd just like to get to the damn thing, but we're going to have to talk to my provider, get all this gunk off the damn thing. Get all this get all this gunk off the damn thing. Look at this. I'm still scrolling. This is it looks like I've got thousands of channels here. I don't need them. I really don't need them. I don't want them. I don't need them. How long have I been scrolling? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Yo, I'm gonna have to talk to them blasted people then. People dead. This is terrible. Absolutely terrible, y'all. But I'm still scrolling, yo. This is absolutely hideous. Man down. We knew it'd be man down anyway. But I would like to. What was that? Probably the 8th round, the 9th round. I'm still scrolling. This is heinous, hideous. I'll talk to them people tomorrow. What's this here? I'll talk to them people tomorrow. Nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. Literally just scrolling for minutes. Literally just scrolling. I'm still scrolling, you know. It seems like there's no shortcuts. I'm gonna have to talk to them people and tomorrow take all this ish off my thing. Take all this ish off my thing. You know, take all this ish off my thing. I'm still scrolling, you know. Still scrolling. This is, oh, see it there? See it there? See it there? Where is it? There it is. Oh, God. For real, for real. Undisputed in 2 divisions. is Errol Spence. Crawford.
They kept me out. They talked bad about me. They said I wasn't good enough. I couldn't beat these top welterweights. And I just kept my head to the sky. And I kept praying to God that I get the opportunity to show the world how great Terrence.
That's right, they kept him out.
And tonight, I believe I show how great I am.
You did, even though I missed it. You did show how great he was, even though I missed it. There's so many people smiling behind Crawford.
Well, yeah, Errol Spence, he's a tremendous talent. He got a great jab, and we was worried about the jab coming in because that's how he set up all his shots off the jab. So our main focus was the jab. You take away his best attribute, and then the rest is history.
I was sitting next to Mike Tyson, and Mike Tyson said, Terrence Crawford's jab is like a battering ram. What's your assessment of what he had to say about
Terrence Crawford did it, folks, like we all knew he would.
We practice that. Normally in camp we do a flick and jab.
Like we all knew he would.
Errol Spence, because he's durable, he's strong. So we had to practice on a strong, firm jab, the jab with him, and then stop him in his tracks.
Jab with him and stop him in his tracks. All the knockdowns. Second round, first knockdown of Errol Spence's career. Flash knockdown. Seventh round, uppercut, drops Errol Spence. Third knockdown in the seventh round. Right hook. Knocked him down again. Ninth round. Boom. Temple shot. Then a jab. It was the temple shot. Oh, another left, right. Oh my God. Right again. Jesus Christ. This was brutal. For a guy who you've never seen lose before. You've never seen beat before, and then to get just mullered like this. They're asking Crawford if he thinks the public would buy a rematch.
Look how many people came out to show me and Errol Spence support. I think everybody, Errol's choice is the loser. Yeah, like I said, if the fight happens again, I'm pretty.
Fight happens again.
Come out and show support once again for both of us. Final thought here.
No rematch. Pointless. That'll be bad for Errol Spence's health. Man down.
I'm so mixed with so many emotions. I can cry right now. I can see it coming.
Yeah, I can hear his voice.
I just want to thank God. That's all.
So many emotions.
I want to give honor to him. I want to say.
They kept him out for a long time, to be fair. They kept him out for it's been such a long time. It's been such a long time. They kept him out because they knew what would happen. No rematch. I'm saying no rematch. What's the point? I feel bad for Spence if he had to go through that ordeal again. That's an ordeal. That's an ordeal. Oh, Errol's still in the ring. Congratulations to him. Errol's still in the ring. What's Errol got to say? He's still in the ring.
Came over and spoke to you. That's all I want to do. I want to give honor to him. I want to say, all right. To Danita Webb.
What's going on, man?
To Danita Webb. You know, she lost her fight with cancer, but we won this fight.
As one of the all-time greats, and we talked about the jab, Al. Bud Came spoke to you right at the end of the fight. What did he say to you?
Say who? Bud came over and spoke to you at the end of the fight when you were in the corner. What did he say to you in that moment? He said good fight.
What happened? Let's start from the second round.
You're asking Spence what happened.
It looked as though, by our unofficial story, I haven't seen the cards, that you won the first round and then you got caught with that flash in the second round. That just changed the entire complexion of this fight.
He was a better man tonight. He was using the jab. We dictated the jab, and my timing was a little bit off. And he was catching me in between shots.
Time was off and he was catching between shots. Was the timing off because he was just so much better? Was the timing off because he was just so much better? Jesus Christ. Jesus. Okay. So what's going on here? Bud Crawford coming out of the ring. Got his kids around him. If you went to the cards, etc., then talk about a rematch. But not after that one-sided pummeling like that. That was a one-sided pummeling. You know, I was actually after the car crash. After him being in such a serious car crash, to be honest with you, my concern was always going to be that Bud Crawford was just going to be too clinical, too technical, too accurate. It was always my concern that after suffering from such a serious accident in intensive care, I mean, that was going to be even before the accident, it was going to be a tough fight. But after the accident, after an accident like that, it's like, oh Lord, it's like, wow. I was very, very concerned. I was very, very concerned. And get out of here. I was very, very concerned. What the hell's this, man? Come on. I was very concerned, and then to see it play out, to see that level of accuracy, it was disturbing, to be honest with you. It was disturbing. There is no way. There's no way that Errol Spence says it wasn't his night. Well, it's not going to be your night against Crawford. Let's face facts. Let's be honest about this. You avoided Crawford for years. That's what I'm saying. You're saying you was collecting belts. Okay, cool. I think that you avoided Spence for years, and with good reason, with very good reason, because you knew how good he was. Your team knew how good he was, and you knew you didn't need you didn't need Crawford in your lives. You didn't need him in your lives for this exact reason. He's just too damn good. And Spence said it. I mean, Crawford himself said it in the ring. He said, they kept me. They talked bad about me. They kept me on the outside. And they wouldn't let me get in. And they talked bad about me some more. And it's all true. They talk bad about him all the time, talking about this BS. He's on the wrong side of the street and all that crapola. Kept the man on the outside for how many years? How many years has that fight been viable? At least 3. That's been a viable fight. That should have been a fight that should have happened at least 3 years ago. Minimum. At least 3 years ago. Maybe more. And they kept the man on the outside, like he said. Kept him on the outside, talk bad about him. And yeah, there's a damn good reason why. And now you see why. It's because Bud Crawford has been that guy. But they had to keep him on the outside, talk bad about him, try to disguise the thing. And there were people out there who genuinely thought Spence was going to win. But no, come on now. Come on, let's not talk falsely now. Let's not talk falsely now. You know, Bud was just too good. And it's funny how I talk about, oh, Spence is going to be too big. Well, geez, I mean, if you actually look at their frames, you know, Bud Crawford looks to me like Bud Crawford actually is wider. He's wider than Spence. You know what I mean? Bud Crawford to me looks wider than Spence. So I don't know what they're talking about. Bud Crawford looks like he got the wider frame. So I don't know about all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about all that at all. And why would there be any talk about Spence going up to fight? What's his name? Canelo. You know, gotta get through Crawford first. What the hell are you talking about? Oh my, what the hell are you talking about? And Bud Crawford did dance with his mom. His mom did bring her dancing shoes. His dad did bring his dancing. Oh my Lord, is that one of his sisters? That's his wife. Jeez, Louise. I just seen Bud Crawford's wife was wearing a marvelous thing, and he just pushed her up in the right places. Oh Lord, if you're a man who likes a woman with a lot of front, then Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Yeah. It was, in a sense, I didn't like seeing Spence get battered the way he got battered. But, you know, they kept the man waiting on the outside for how many years? Yeah. You know what? I feel good. I was just, you know what? Crawford got his due. He got maligned. Kept him waiting on the outside, but he got his due. Oh. Windmill was there. The Versace top. Mike Tyson was there. His wife looked great for 20 years. She looks impeccable. Eminem walked out Crawfish. Can you believe that? Eminem actually walked out Crawfish. That's a great moment. I was still in my bed. I was considering whether I'd get up or not. But Eminem walked out Crawfish. OMG. And then Crawfish speared the big fish from the second round. Then was the second round. And what was it? The seventh round? Or the 10-8 rounds? Oh, yeah. Seventh round. And then I had some technical issues. Referee waves it off. Yeah, rightly so. Oh, my. Was he sponsored by KSI and them? Because he had a prime chain around his neck said in big letters. It went prime. After that one-sided pummeling like that. What's your prediction on Joshua White? I predict. That's a damn good question. I predict But Joshua's gonna win. The question is, how's he gonna win? How he gonna win? How he gonna win? Let's point to a knockout by Joshua. Point to a knockout. I think Joshua's gonna want another knockout though. So it's Joshua by knockout, second half of the fight. Joshua by knockout, let's say round 7. How you like them apples? And when I say a knockout, I mean sparkle. Remind me of the way Mayweather Hatton fight. Hey, it didn't look too far off that, did it? Crawford needs better competition. Errol will do well in fight commentary. Errol will do well in fight commentary. You're taking the piss. Fight commentary. Oh, God. Errol will do. That was sad. Yeah, that's what I thought it might look like that. Just totally outclassed. Totally outclassed. Yeah, Spence looked like he had feet of clay. Feet of clay. Lord have mercy. Man versus boy, not even a contest, says Wizard Sleeve. How you doing, Wizard? Big fish. OMG. OMG. Dang. That was brutal. That was brutal. That was brutal. But you know what? What are we doing? 7 people up in here. What people coming in now? What for? What for? Fight's over. People just going around, what, like nomads. Like the club's finished and people just milling around. What's going on? OMG. OMG. What do you want from the Rafi? What do you want from the Rafi? We just done the damn fight. What's going on? Are you saying anything? Do you say anything? If you're coming and you want to say something. I can respond to it. If not, I'll just shut the thing down because we've done an hour. I've done my duty. So if you're milling in and you want to say something, and I can shut it down. Just don't come around just like you're looking, just like you're walking around with your hands in your pocket playing friggin' pocket billiards. Come on in. You want to say something, say something. What's going on? What's going on? Yes, the Aaron Day Lay. Just dropping in before you're off to bed. I hear that. Yeah, what a fight, what a night. What's this? Limited time says one Terence Crawford is a GOAT. Yeah. Well, I got him as my pound for pound number 1. I done told you. I done told all my people. I told the people that when Inoue beat Fulton, he was now pound for pound number 1. Not based on beating Fulton, but based on, he's got another belt. That's another weight category. But then, look at it through a sober eyes. I also said, well, it's easier for them little Pee Wee Herman fellas to move up. It's what, 4 pound difference? 4 pound difference from one weight class to the other. 4 pounds. 4 pounds. Yeah, so we got to get into perspective. So I said, he's got a pound for pound shot based on the fact that he's gone up another weight category. But I qualified that by saying, but it's only 4 pounds. You know what I'm saying? It's only 4 pound jump. So yeah, I'll give him credit, but I mean, it is what it is. Let's not get crazy now. And then on top of that, I told you people, if you're in here and you want to ask a question or you want to make a comment, make the comment, because obviously I ain't gonna be here all night. It's what, 5:38 over here in the UK. Over here at Dawkins Towers. If you've not been here before, means hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and for sure hit that share button. You know what I mean? But as I was saying, I said after the Inoue fight, incidentally, if you're not a regular over here, I covered that fight, that live show, only about an hour or so in length. So you're more than free to go over and check out that show. Did I do a video as well? I did a video. So there's a whole heap of content on them things. On the river, on the bank. I said at the time, I said, yeah, congrats to Inouye. He's got a shout at being pound for pound number one right about now. But hold up, wait a minute. Spence has the opportunity to take it back when he becomes, if he becomes undisputed at the second weight category, weight division, after the Spence fight. And that's exactly what he did. That's exactly what he did. He came back. Spence came back and took his crown, pound for pound number one. OMG. Truth, I gonna hurt them. So yeah, Spence, pound for pound number one. Them little cats are all well and good. You knew it. I like the cat, but shrink Crawford down to Inouye's size, and Crawford's beating Inouye. Crawford is the pound for pound number one. I don't want to hear no argument. But be your argument. And give me your argument. I don't want to hear no argument. Any content creator who wants to discuss it, thinks that the ref is wrong, by all means, come on in. Come on in now. Or if you're in your feelings, if you got your feelings hurt, by all means, come on in on the live show on Monday, 8:45 p.m. UK time. And if you're not subscribed, then you are fool. You are fool. Half idiot. Mind. So you know what? I didn't want to see Spence get beat up so bad. Didn't want to see it, but I knew it was highly likely. Come on now. Highly likely. And it was just as brutal as I feared it might be. But after the emotion of that, the rifleman is the champion now. And to be fair, with the emotion, after the emotion, Crawford should have been champion for years. He had one man in his way holding him up with skills which don't compare. Let's be honest. Spence's skills do not compare to Crawford. Crawford is a whole different animal. Let's be fair about this. As much as I like Spence because he's half a yard man, he's just rudimentary in comparison to Spence. No, Spence is rudimentary in comparison to Crawford. Let's be honest about this thing, man. Let's be honest about this thing, man. You know what I mean? Now remember, don't be milling around on the channel like you're just the club's finishing. You don't know what to do. Don't be milling around, because it's 5:42 a.m. over here in Middle Earth, UK, live from Dawkins Towers. You know what I mean? This is where this broadcast is coming from. Don't be milling around like it's the end of the club and you didn't pull a gal and you don't know what to do now. You're walking around with your hands in your pockets playing pocket billiards. If you come in and you want to set the referee to address something, then write it. Write what you want me to address in the chat. Write your talking point. Write your point of view. You got something to say? Say it. Say it. Say it. So the referee can address everything and then shut this magnificent live down. I was in my bed, went to my bed, got some sleep. I said this thing was going to start at 3. And I think I went to bed at like 2. I said, this ain't going to work. I set the show up for 3. I said, this ain't going to work. This ain't going to work. This ain't going to work. And I was going to oversleep, but I woke up on time and I thought, nah. Turned the TV on, looked at it. Yeah, nah, forget this. I'm going back to sleep till the thing starts. The actual fight. I was going to do some more. What the hell's going on? There's some UFC shizzle going on. What the hell am I thinking? Where's this UFC shizzle? What the hell's happened?
know his timeline, but he seems to be the guy they're building that title fight around. Alex Pereira getting it done by split decision tonight.
Well,
Alex Pereira did it by split decision. Beat Jan, whatever, Jakovic or whatever. Is he over?
And then respectfully relinquish his title because he didn't want to hold it up.
Yep.
And which is the same thing Jamal Hill did. So credit to both of those guys for doing that.
I don't know what's going on
Now
here.
we're going to make a good situation. Jamal is going to be a long time. It's a ruptured Achilles tendon. That's a big one.
It's like the end of the event. I forgot about this. What the hell? Right back. Stop. Jab. Put him down. Open up shop. What's going on here?
What we have, though, is a new contender in the light heavyweight division that's incredibly compelling. You got a guy who everybody knows was killing himself.
Let's hope the Charlo is next for Bud. Oh my God. That's funny as hell. Neither of the Charlos can deal with Bud. That's interesting, you know. That's a very interesting comment. Let me have a look at this. Welterweight, super welterweight, Jamel. Well, Jamel's fighting Canelo, isn't he? Wow, wouldn't that be cool? Wouldn't that be cool? Jamel Charlo. Jamel. Wow, that's not even that far-fetched. After Jamel gets beat by Canelo, Canelo.
Things where you saw all your body parts, all your ligaments and everything. Yeah. He must have that in his room. He's like, hey, that ligament right there don't swell. Then if I hit this ligament, and he just keeps battering that spot with that leg. But what to me was most impressive about Alex was him surviving early on the ground against a guy that has a lot of rear naked chokes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dang, I missed the UFC. I could have switched over to the UFC and I forgot. I could have been talking to y'all and watching the UFC. Dang. Okay. So what we saying? 1 minute, 1 hour, 12 minutes. Well, that's cool in the gang. Hey, I appreciate everybody who took time out to stop on by and drop a comment. I need to turn this shit off because now turn this shizzle off because I just switched over to the UFC and they're gonna give away what happened in those fights, bro. I'm gonna watch them. I'm gonna go back to bed, obviously, and then watch them when I awake, when I arise. You know, mine. I'll watch them when I arise. Arise, you dogs. Arise, you dogs. Some good fights on the UFC. Alex Pereira got beat by Izzy. He's gone up from, what was it, middleweight? Is it middleweight? Gone up from middleweight to light heavyweight and secured a victory there against Jan, whatever, Markovic or whatever. And I don't know who won the BMF belt. He's the Dustin Poirier or Justin Poirier or Justin Gaethje. It's one of the two. Those are the two combatants. I'm not gonna spoil it. I forgot about that. I could have switched over after the end of the Bud Crawford fight. Could have switched over to the UFC, but I forgot. So I'm gonna keep them fights to watch as a treat tomorrow. Anybody who's just coming in, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that share button. And if you got anything to say, say it now, because Rafi is about to shut this shizzle down. Philip Carl Robert says, hi Rafi, I said I would be shocked if Spence won. Well, I mean, Crawford was the favorite for a reason. You know what I mean? And the bottom line is that I was concerned. Truth be told, I was concerned for Spence, because had it not been for the car accident, had he not been in the car accident, I'd have said fair enough. But you can't tell me, nobody can tell me that car accident hasn't impaired Errol Spence to a degree. And fighting a guy like Bud Crawford after being in such a serious accident, after having to fight Crawford, was going to be in tip-top condition. I actually feared for Spence. I feared for his well-being. That was the worst case scenario, and it came to pass. Seeing Bud touch him like that, seeing Bud just taking the first round off to download the information, and then coming out like Fu Manchu, just picking him off. Technically, I always said Bud was the superior boxer, superior skills. We did the breakdown on Monday. John Dealey and I, we did the pluses and minuses, and it was very clear to anyone who listened that Bud was the favorite to win this thing. We did a technical breakdown. I don't know if you could have found a more technical breakdown anywhere on the web. I don't know if you can. We did a thorough breakdown. And I did the pluses and minuses and any which way across the board. Bud Crawford kept coming out the top. I mean, Errol Spence is half a yard man. Jamaican father, American mother. So, we got that affinity. But come on now. Besides that, it's pretty clear that Bud Crawford was the superior boxer. And the superior boxer was going to win. I was actually worried for Spence. I was actually worried for the cat because Crawford was just too precise. It was my worst fear for Spence, that Crawford was going to be as precise as I thought he would be, and he was. Crawford was better in all aspects. Well, Crawford told you. Crawford told everybody. He said, I'm better than Spence in every department. And he was. And let's face facts. They kept him, PBC, Al Heyman, maybe Spence himself. I think Spence himself. He said it out of his own mouth. He said he's on the wrong side of the street. Just had to crack the window. The sun's beginning to come in, even though the blinds are down. It's going to be another. I've got sniffles now, have I? It's going to be another very nice day, sunny day like yesterday and the day before over here in Middle Earth. There's a live broadcast going out from Dawkins Towers right here in Middle Earth, England. Center of the universe, place where they filmed. Where is it? Lord of the Rings, and the Two Towers. And, broadcasting from Dawkins Towers. OMG. That car accident has impaired Spence. No question about it. I was actually worried for him. You're not gonna go through something like that without knocking some things loose. Yeah, we know his teeth got knocked loose, but what else got knocked loose? This is dangerous. I hope he quits. I hope this was what do you call it? Life-changing money. I already knew he was a millionaire, but I hope this was life-changing money. I hope it's the kind of money that Spence can retire on comfortably. And I don't think Crawford would have been too far behind. Probably been like a 60-40. Probably been something like a 60-40. And I hope it's enough money for Spence to retire on comfortably. He's got the farm now. He's got the animals. He's got 2 girls and a boy. He's got his boy now. You know, every guy wants a boy. Although it's probably the daughters who are going to look after you in the end. But not always. Not always. I got a friend of mine and he looked after his mother. And she became infirm. Well, what do you call it? Infirm? Oh, she got a stroke. She was a sniffle. She got a stroke. And he's the son. There was 2 daughters and a son. It was the son who looked after the mother. So, you know, don't rule out sons, but normally it's the girls who look after the parents in old age. Yeah, I mean, eventually she went in a home, but he stayed in close contact with her. Eventually, you know, he worked as well, so he had carers and stuff. But yeah, it was the boy. It was the boy who stepped up to the plate. So don't write off sons, people. But yeah, he's got his son now. He's got 2 daughters there. The older, he's got a son. He's got a farm. And that's what I always say. If you're a rich man, if you come into some money, rather than buy some expensive house, I think, you know, I just buy a house and land. Buy a house and land. Buy a little farm. It's just you're self-sustaining. You got enough acreage. You don't even have to leave the farm sometime. You got enough acres. You know, you can just spend a day working on the farm. Get a farmhand in. So you don't have to be getting up at 6 a.m. every morning to milk the cows or whatever. Get a farmhand in. Definitely get some guard dogs because you know you got big land. You know that shizzle needs to be patrolled. I know he's got his guard dogs. I know he's got a Belgian Malinois, and those things are the epitome of a guard dog. You know, I think it's properly trained as well. So, you know, had it professionally trained. So whatever he tells the dog will do. Yes, get that geezer off my land. The dog will get that geezer off his land, and I know he's got more than one of them dogs, I believe. So he's got everything he needs. He's got everything he needs. You got a big house on a farm, man, you're set. You got everything you need. If I was a rich man. I don't think he was Engelbert, you know. Don't think he was Engelbert. If I was a rich man. I do know that song. It was from them old films, them Chitty Chitty Bang Bangs and all that stuff. Could have been Dick Van Dyke for all I know. Never mind. The accent has impaired him. I did not expect Spence to try and go on the front foot. But yet again, I never thought that Spence was going to win it. Yeah, Spence. I always knew Spence would be on the front foot. That's the only way he fights. That's the only way he fights. What are we saying? The question has to be asked. Was that Bud's easiest fight at this weight? Yeah, he didn't have a mark on him. That's a good point. He didn't have a mark on him. Didn't have a scratch. Didn't have a scratch on him. And you know what? It might have been Bud's easiest fight at the weight. Let's not get it twisted. I always said that Spence, PBC, were ducking him. I'm not the only one who said that. But yeah, I was always of the opinion that, you know, it was a duck. It was a duck. But I think once Spence had once they had all the belts between them, there was no logical thing to do. There was no logical thing to do other than accept this fight. I will give Spence credit though. It got to a point. Some point last year where he just had enough Spence himself had had enough of the ducking talk. He said, okay, let's do it. Let's make it. Let's make it. Let's do it. Got the sniffles, excuse me. So, you know, credit to Spence for taking a fight that he must have known. He must have known there was a strong probability that he was going to lose. So credit to Spence. But on the other hand, you can't give him credit for not fighting the guy for years. So does it balance out? Does it balance out? Yes, that may have been his easiest fight at the weight to date. OMG. OMG. I was hoping that Spence could do better, but you know, Crawford, he just busted, pure and simple, and I'm glad that he's got his just desserts. Because let's face it, he deserved this. He deserved this. The best chance Spence could have had is if Crawford had tried to impose himself. But that was a perfect scenario that I still picked Crawford to win. Yep. I've had a few. Dang, good for you. I was in bed sleeping. I was in bed contemplating, do I actually get out of bed? So I was nice and comfortable. I said, nah, I've already written it up now. So let's just get up. I didn't get up at 3. So the show was going to start at 3:15. I didn't get up at 3:15. The alarm went off. And I thought, nah. Clicked on the TV. Saw the Donaire fight. Can't even talk about the Nonito Donaire fight because I was sleeping nice and comfortable. Nice and comfy. Nice and relaxed. I said it'll be another hour. Sure enough, I woke up just in time. Did I reset the clock? I don't even think I reset the clock, so I could have slept through, but I knew I wouldn't. Although I did miss Eminem walking Bud Crawford in. So obviously Eminem knows a little bit about boxing. Or he knows people who knows about boxing. Because he wouldn't have wanted to walk in with the loser. Walked in with the winner. All Crawford had to do was don't go out there and do his job. Spence pressures, but his strength is counter punching. Yeah, but he does fight on the front foot. So he fought on the front foot. Well, did he? Did he fully fight on the front foot? I think so, but you know, Crawford is just a better boxer. He's far more versatile. He's the best boxer in the world right now, in my book. Spence did go out on his shield. To be fair, yes, he did. I had some technical issues. I've had my shizzle upgraded, and there's just literally too many channels. It literally takes me minutes to scroll down to the place where I need to be. I'm gonna have to talk to Jeeves, who sent up on the roof. See if I can get rid of some of these channels. I think I got thousands of channels now with this thing. Thousands, but it's too much. It literally takes me minutes to scroll down to where I need to be. I wonder if there's a favorites thing. I'm gonna have to sit down with this damn system and work out if there's a favorite, so I can just favorites come first. Just say this is my favorite. I wonder if that's possible. As a matter of fact, rat-tat-tat-tat. Oh, there it is. Okay, I need to get onto that sometime later on tomorrow. It's really that simple. Crawford is better. It's why I had my tree planted. with my prediction. Tree planted, I'm unfamiliar with that term. Is that a term? Is that an expression? Had my tree planted with my prediction. Yeah, never heard that one before. But yes, Crawford, better boxer all round, Mr. Versatility, the best boxer in the world, bar none, in my humble opinion. Okay, folks, you got your 1 hour 30 minutes. Actually, 1 hour 31 minutes now and counting. Okay, it's been a pleasure having everyone who came in and everyone who will come in at some point. Watch this in the future. I just made that one up. It's almost like he's set in stone. OMG. OMG. Okay, folks, you got here. Hope everybody got their money's worth. If you're new to the channel and you've not subscribed, but you enjoyed the fare here, coming live from Middle Earth, broadcast coming from Dawkins Towers, it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure to have you while I watch this thing. I'm going to have to watch this thing again because I lost it in the round where Errol Spence lost his unified championship, and there could be no better winner or no better person to defeat him other than Terence Crawfish Crawford. But he ain't no fish. They said they were going to boil him and have a crawfish bowl, but that was not meant to be. That was not meant to be. The favorite was a favorite for a reason, for the season, for many seasons. And he goes by the name of the pound for pound number one, the undisputed two-weight undisputed. Two-weight undisputed. First it was junior welterweight. Now he is the undisputed welterweight king, and he goes by the name of Terence Bud Crawford. OMG. Okay. So we're going to chop this one up in the live show Monday, 8:45 p.m. UK time. But in the meantime, everybody in the UK, go get your rest. Get back to bed. You Yanks, you Americans, you got time to sit and reflect. You guys who picked Spence, I wish I could have picked Spence, but just couldn't. Bud's too good. And now he sits atop of the welterweight undisputed throne, as he should have done for some years prior. Credit to Spence, he went out on his shield. He could have run away from this fight, but he'd already run away from the fight for years. But he stood there, went out on his shield. Personally, I hope he got life-changing money that he can retire on, because that accident must have so shook something or things loose. And carrying on in boxing at this stage, for me, if he's got pound for pound money, is unnecessary. Hope he finds a new passion. You need to find a new passion to replace the boxing, because boxing, when you're a champion, can be one hell of a high. Okay, so Raphael Dawkins, the Combat Radio. Like, subscribe, comment, share. Catch you in the live show Monday, 8:45 p.m. Boxing Talk with Rafi, the original wrap-up show. And we are out. Blessed.